Okay. I swear this shit was just working, bro. I checked it. I had it on. Bro, I literally swear, bro. I had both of these freaking things working. Whatever. There's that. And there's that. Alright, what's up, losers? I was like playing for 5 minutes. I was early to stream today, bro. I've been in the Discord too, bro. I've been good. What's up, losers? I need my chat over here so I'm not constantly fucking looking over there. Sick. Insane name. So we got 25 days to pull this off. Realistically, this is probably gonna need like a good amount of time to edit this as well. No wizard music? Is there no music right now? No, the music's working. What do you mean no wizard music? I think I resign now. Like, I'm gonna have to grind at some point, but I feel like at least until we get to the water gym, if I just kill everything I see with the monkey, all the trainers and everything, I should be good, right? It is crazy. There's so much this shiny is so funny how it happened too. It's so funny too that I said I was gonna wait till get to 700 encounters, and I didn't. And I went and got my roommate switch, and I bought him the game, and then like 10 encounters later, I just got it. I got it, bro. We had some glorious RNG. We got it early. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm very lucky, but it wasn't like insane luck, you know? It was definitely good luck. Very good luck even. But it wasn't like the most it's definitely not the best luck I've ever had. Reward for charity and generosity. What? Oh yeah, no, dude, it's all the karmic debt I stacked in my life. Find this for what? What is the I don't even know in this game, like, what any of the held items did. I was so young when I played this game that, like, I didn't even know they were real. That's not gonna help me too much, but... It's just dragon-type moves, though. Can I sell it for money? I want to kill everyone in here. I want all the smoke. Is there a fire one? Fire one is in Stark Mountain. I'll get to it. I'll get there eventually. I don't think that's going to be what makes or breaks a lot of the shit in the early game, at least. Honestly, like, I feel like Crash or Wake is just going to really come down to, like, getting off a few good early nasty plots and over-leveling to the point where I can outspeed and, like, tank a hit or two. Stark Mountain is post-game. Yeah, it's a little annoying. It's also annoying that the nature changing shit is also post game. He's nature is plus speed minus attack, which kind of sucks ass. But then again, I feel like to get through a lot of stuff, we're gonna have to use Nasty Plot Flamethrower to like cheese. So I guess it could have been worse. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know how you check IVs. How do I even do that? It's definitely a pretty copium, but I don't know. What's going on there? Is that cool? Any hot takes on Brilliant Diamond? Dude, I don't understand how this game was so hated. I've really enjoyed it so far. I'm also like the easiest person to please when it comes to Pokemon. Especially if you give me a shiny Chimchar, bro, I'll play anything. But like, I don't know how. Like, you just don't seem that like. What does it remove specifically from Platinum though? I don't love the art style. I think this art style is always good for like Pokemon like Chimchar, where they're little and cute. I think it's bad for like everything else. I don't think Pokemon that aren't little and cute look good in it, and I don't think the people look good. Can Nature Mints be traded over to him? I have no idea. Maybe. The Electric Gym Leader and the Fire Elite Four have actual teams that use their types. Yeah, like, I don't know. I guess my enjoyment I get from Pokemon is, like, it's not derived from that kind of shit. So maybe I'm just too easy to please. I don't know. Like, literally, all I want in a fucking Pokemon game is I can use my favorite Pokemon and they look cool. You give me the frickin' Fire Monkey, I'm pretty easy to please. Dude, you give me anything Gen 4 related, I will love it. This might be the best game I've played all year. I want to marry a fellow trainer and raise a family in the Pokemon universe. So your major complaint from the Gen 4 remakes is they didn't add a romance arc. I agree with that. I think if they added even just like a rudimentary like Skyrim level where like if I buy a house I can marry Cynthia would be pretty cool. I actually agree with that. That would probably be my biggest dispute. When are you gonna play Skyrim again? I want to play Skyrim again, maybe? I don't know. Probably the next Bethesda thing I'll do is Fallout. I'll do one of those videos, but for one of the Fallout games. I'd kind of want to do it more. If I'm going to do a Fallout game, though, I haven't really done any full playthroughs of them, so I'd probably want it to be like more marathon-y and like actually try to get further in the game or something. Instead of like Skyrim, where I kind of didn't make it too far. I want to fight everyone. I want all the smoke. You guys have a fucking desk job. Can you fight these guys? You can't fight them. Cool. Cynthia's out of the league of everyone in chat. I don't think she's out of the league of, like, you in the Pokemon world, though. Like, if you become the youngest champion of Sinnoh ever, there's some aura points there. Harambe Jr. is gonna he's gonna fix the timeline. He's gonna restore the proper timeline. What's the latest Pokemon game you are up to date with? The last Pokemon game, dude, I don't think I've ever played a Pokemon game like on release. Because like even when I played the last game I played kind of on release was the original Black on the DS. And even then it's not like I got that like on release. I probably got that like a couple months after it came out. I've played like a tiny little bit of ZA. I played it on like my plane ride to school, which is like I played like a couple hours of it. It was fun. It's not as good in my opinion. It's like I think Pokemon's a great plane game. I didn't think ZA was a great plane game because you have to like actively press the buttons and shit. I kind of like to play Pokemon on planes because it's like you don't have to be like super. It's kind of like a you know, it's like almost a second monitor game if you're doing a casual playthrough. Dude, I think the reason I fell out of love with Pokemon, or like just fell out of the loop, was like none of my friends played Pokemon. So like I would never go talk on the playground about Pokemon. I don't know. I guess I never had friends who were Pokemon players. I'm here. Where's the Four Loko? Dude, I feel like I got more into Pokemon too, like later. Even as a kid, like I loved Diamond and Pearl and shit, but like I wasn't that into like the actual Pokemon. I feel like I got more into Pokemon when I started watching Nuzlocke and like fucking years ago. The first video on this channel ever was a Platinum Nuzlocke. Fun fact, I just checked. It's one of the worst, or at least the oldest surviving video on this channel that is now privated. The only one I didn't delete. The first video that I privated instead of deleting. It is the worst video ever. It was recorded on a laptop, and then I only knew how to edit using iMovie, so I had to freaking upload it to Google Drive, but I didn't know how to do that properly, so it's a screen recording. Sneak peek at the video? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's certain shit, like, I can't go back and watch that. Like, I definitely don't want you guys to watch it. I'm not gonna go. Like, I can't bring myself to watch it. Now you gotta release it. I don't even want to go. Dude, it's also crazy now to think about. I made that video, I guess I was 16? No, it's probably 17. Dude, like, it was like over half a decade ago. That's fucking crazy. What if I said something offensive? I don't know. I was 17? It was definitely 2021. I probably had just turned 17. Whoa. This is different in this version. Okay. That's why this game sucks. Are you full health? Oh, I'm full health. Let's go. I don't remember. You have like she also has a cat, right? There's a lot of videos. Like, I've gotten to the point now where like if it's a video from the past like 3 years, it's probably just gotten unlisted. There's like an aspect of it where like I don't like taking shit down because I also think it's cool to like be able to see the evolution of stuff and see it. Like, I think it's cool to like go look at like a video from 4 years ago and be like, this is what I was doing then and whatever. But it's also a problem of like, especially when you're a smaller channel, it's like you at a certain point, if a video is bad enough where you wouldn't want it to be recommended, that's kind of where I start unlisting shit. It's Prugly. She definitely no, it's a Skuntake. I feel like it's a... I don't know. I probably want to just Flame Wheel you. Hopefully I can just stay really over leveled and this will be a breeze. Holy shit. Uh-oh. This could get a little scary. I don't think you would have anything that like hurts me though, right? Even like, I don't hate this Skuntank. I kind of like how the Pokemon look in this game. I think every Team Galactic member, like, she looks stupid. I don't know what's going on with her pants. It's like, I don't like the art style on them. But like, Pokemon wise, I think all the Pokemon have looked fine. I think like a Dialga's probably gonna look goofy in this art style. And like, as will every, okay. Special attack drop doesn't really matter. Holy, okay. Did I get... Oh, I do have an antidote. I should have used that earlier. I'm dumb. Alright. We're gonna use PEDs. Like, even this model, too. I don't love that model. I only think it looks kind of stupid. They're little models. They're like overworld sprites. Are the dumbest shit ever. Are the dumbest shit ever. Why does she have, like, what is going on with her pants? Is it, like, showing skin, or does she have stripes? Is that a stupid question? Oh my god, I'm gonna get poisoned again. This game sucks. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have just power-up punched. Well, live and learn, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, but like, how do you put those pants on? Just logistically. How does that even work? How do you end up with a band like that mid-thigh? Like, that just doesn't even, like... Ooh, I'm actually lucky I went that way. I did not remember you had Aftermath. That could have been embarrassing. You think it's like a Brett Favre type of, like, copper brace thing for her thigh? Maybe it's like a compression thing. Yo, Jack, my guy with the Prime. Appreciate it. Shout out. That's a strap, little bro. Okay, it's still like, what does it do? Wait, and then why does she have, like, the fucking Steph Curry D-pad? What, like, that's your work fit? What could that possibly... How could that possibly be, like, what does that contribute, you know? And it looks dumb. It'd be one thing if it looked cool. I don't know what the designers are on. If it was up to me, she would have a ring on her finger. Okay. I got finals tomorrow. Good luck, Gabriel. Remember, you probably should have studied more. Remember, you probably should be studying. Ooh, what color bike do I want? Red for Chimchar? Chimchar bike. Oh, damn, I look tough. Oh, I have to go to the underground shit, right? Is it gonna be worth my time to try to mine for an Everstone? Okay, I need to put this on my key items. Or bind it to whatever. Register it. I don't hate the cutesy look. What's up, dank motherfucking angel? Okay, am I like how? What the fuck is this? Can I even find an Everstone yet? Where the fuck am I? What? Fuck off! No way I die here. Okay. Can I just fade this shit? Like, do I even want to try to find the stone? Okay, I'll give it one try. Whap. 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 Shit. Shit. Oh my god. It's the Everstone. The Chaos Emerald. That is definitely not an Everstone. Maybe this is? What the fuck is this? Whap, whap, whap. Whap, whap, whap. How do I leave? Okay, so that was just a fucking... How do you get out of here? I don't even remember. I thought you just reuse this. Am I stuck? Can you shiny hunt here? Like, will shit spawn? Kinda cool. What's up, Smith? I appreciate you. I did this for shiny Gibble. Yeah, okay, how the fuck do I get out of here? I don't have to... there's no way I follow the torches like this is Minecraft. Town map? Free me! Can you... Oh, okay, wait. I'm gonna find an Everstone. Why? Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap. Flap, flap. Flap, flap. Why are we looking for an Everstone? I don't know. They made me go underground, and I was like, I might as well just, like, go try this. I don't fucking know. I also kind of just was running around down here for the fun of it for a little while. Okay, here we go. Go up. I mean, this is Chimchar only, but, like, it's cool. I can just edge the shit out of him. I don't even need the XP share. What a wonderful world. What? I don't need to have the perma edge stone. I can just edge him myself. I can just manually edge. I always see like Staraptor and Starlies and shit and all the flying types, and I'm like, damn, I gotta switch out. But then it's like, wait, no, Chimchar's not actually, I'm not even a fighting type. So I did not heal. I'm just gonna burn a potion, I think. I think this is the smart thing to do. Nasty plot. Yeah, he's just fire type. Dude, because you don't use, like, in a casual playthrough, you just don't use Chimchar for that long. You realistically, like, will pretty much always evolve him, right? Before you fight Rourke. Chimchar gets Nasty Plot at 21. It's why you don't want to evolve him early. Yo, Krakatato with the Prime. Appreciate it. Why is there a hype train if the last match? I don't know how this shit works, bro. I don't know how gamified shit works on Twitch. Is this a no Evo run? I'm trying to do Chimchar only. I'm trying right now to do shiny Chimchar only. My next step, if I can't pull it off, is to go get a team of 6 Chimchars. And if I get a team of 6 Chimchars, I'll definitely be able to do it. Fuck you, Shanks. Probably not 6 shiny Chimchars. I think I would be here all year. I think that's how I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna pretend like I'm doing a shiny only run, and then I'm just never gonna catch anything else. I think that's gonna be my bit. Why wouldn't you just remake Platinum, though? Is it because then you can't sell 2 of the same game? Is that the theory? Wooper matches up pretty well against a lot of shit, though, right? I feel like I'd rather have a fire type. Isn't Wooper, like, really weak, though? Yeah, Wooper is tragically weak. Wooper gets a ground type? Really? I didn't know that. I mean, it's definitely possible. Dude, when it comes to Pokemon, there is not. With Power Up Punch and Nasty Plot, gets 2 really good setup moves. Like, he's kind of a dog. Classic fucking edge your own bit. Am I back? What's up, Gemini? Yeah. No, dude, that's the classic. It's not an edge your own stream if it doesn't kill itself. Twitch is back now, though. Dude, I also think I have a theory now, also. It's like something where, like, my school sometimes will just, like, reset the Wi-Fi. Because it always happens at the top of hours, which is weird. Don't you think that's a little odd that, like, every time the stream dies, it's, like, exactly 10? I think there's a plan. It would be funny to drop out now that I've completed all my credits. I'm at the point where, like, literally all I have left to do in school is walk across the stage. Dude, they also definitely turned off. There's been times where I've, like, had my Ethernet cord just randomly stop working for, like, weeks at a time. And I think it's an inside job. I think it's an inside job. What's up, Sid? I'm gonna vlog my graduation. I'm gonna go on to the graduation wearing a monkey suit under my robes. Oof. Oof. What's up, Tenacity? Get out, sped, loser. I would be more open to doing some stupid shit at my graduation, walking across the stage, if my mom wasn't gonna be there. I feel like if I did something stupid, my mom would beat the shit out of me. I fear my mom more than I wish for content. Can we meet your mom? No. You think I'm mean? You think I'm mean? Holy shit. You should see my... You should... I kind of want to bring her on the stream. My mom's not abusive to me. She'd be abusive to you all. She doesn't really understand the concept of streaming. I think she would... She would just... Yeah. I mean, she would have some choice words for you all. And we tell on you to your mom. She thinks we AI. She probably would just be like... Probably thinks, like, I don't know. She thinks I'm weird. So if you're watching me transit a property, she thinks you're really fucking weird, you know? Fuck you, Ryan. Does she ask when you're gonna get a real job? I actually think it helps me a lot that she doesn't understand what streaming is. Because I think she assumes it's, like, way more serious and, like, real than it actually is. Which is helpful. You know? If she understood, like, what I do on a daily basis, I don't think she would be as supportive. Like, I think if she could watch the Nintendog stream, I don't think she would be, like, as on board, you know? What % of your content has your family consumed? I don't think my brother's ever watched one of my videos. My mom definitely hasn't. Honestly, the person who's probably watched the most of my content's my dad. But even then, like, I don't really watch it. It's also definitely now... I think there was, like, there's two... Post-Wizlock is much more serious, I think. I think even my channel, since I started doing it as a job my junior year, like, and focusing on it as, like, this isn't just gonna be, I'm going to make decisions that are, like, not purely just for doing this as a hobby. I think the channel and the way I approach streaming has changed. I used to, dude, especially pre-Wizlock, I would go live at like 3 a.m. and my content was just like, I truthfully, like, it's different. Like, still I do shit I enjoy, right? But like, back then, like, I didn't give a fuck. like how, the stream ideas and like the general way I approached streaming pre-Wizlock was like dumb. Like, just, it was bad. Which it had, in its own way, it was funny. But yeah, it was definitely there were some things. Oh, we got the Versa Seeker, yes. I still think about the first stream I remember my parents were like, what the fuck is going on? Was the Wizlock stream where I drink chocolate milk through a ski mask because I wasn't showing my face on stream yet. And I was in a ski mask. I remember like running downstairs to grab the Uber Eats order in a fucking ski mask. I come back inside with like just like a fucking like a paper crate of a pint of chocolate milk in a ski mask with my headphones on. And I remember like my parents were like in the fucking downstairs, like whatever, eating dinner like civilized humans. They were like, what the fuck is going on? What are the plans for May the 4th? Did we do a Star Wars stream? I'd be down for a Star Wars stream. I'd play some OG Battlefront too. That would actually be fun. There's other times. There's like, I guess, I don't know. Dude, the other thing about my house is like, I have so many dogs and cats and different animals and shit. Like, it's never that quiet. So like, even if I'm being like relatively loud, it's like, as long as it's not late at night, it's not really a problem. It's like, it's just kind of how my house always is. But like during the Kim Jong-un video, I came post Kim Jong-un video, I came downstairs the next morning, like, you know, and then my parents were like, what the fuck? Because I was screaming. What are your plans for May 27th? I think I'm graduating. I think I'll be on a plane, actually, because I would have just graduated. And I'll be going home. You should try the first Battlefront. I want to play Battlefront 2, the 2005 one. I think we could come up with a really fun game to play with the, what's the, Galactic Conquest? The fact that your parents are okay with your lifestyle shows that you are spoiled and rich. I don't know about that. I think at a certain point, it's like, I was kind of like hit a point where it was like, you know what? If you're making money and you keep your grades and you're not gonna like flunk out of school doing this, we really don't give a fuck. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I inherited several, real estate developments. I mean, I think streaming is one of the few things you can do as a college student that's like very meaningfully profitable and still like, I mean, there's other things, but for like not having to sacrifice anything in terms of like academics, it's like kind of the only one of the few things I think you can do. Oh, Daddy! What's up, Aiden Lucas? This is when you have an 83K following. You know it is profitable, work weekends at a restaurant and do real work. That's what I did. I mean, I guess. I don't understand how that would be different than streaming. That's also way harder than streaming. The other thing about streaming is it's in terms of like the amount of time you have to put into it is like way more convenient to do as a college student. I think that's kind of my point exactly, is like it would be harder to work an actual job. I think you would get more money per hour of work at restaurant. No. I mean, it depends. The other thing about like streaming is like it was only feasible for me to do as a job because it was like something I like started doing as a hobby like 4 years in it, you know. There's also like, you know, how much money do you make an hour streaming? I have no idea. Like I don't know. I definitely make magnitudes more than I made at the summer of working construction. I don't know, because I don't have it factored out of like when I streamed this summer, it was pretty close, likely a 50-50 split of like where revenue was coming from. Where like now that I'm more like in the fucking my slot content age, I definitely make more of videos. Just show us your bank account. I don't know. It's one of those. It is just one of those things where it's like, I think streaming, truthfully, is like the easiest job you could ever do. I think video editing's a little bit harder. I think video editing is more of like an actual job than streaming. To make videos, I look at like what I do, and it's like the video editing part is definitely, I think, more of like a whatever, but well, that was part of the thing of like too of like I'm glad I had the years of like just doing it as a hobby while I was like, well, whatever, fucking doing other shit, where it was like, it's like I don't think I ever would have made a video like the Wizlock, or like been able to like I even now, like I think it would be really hard to make something like the Wizlock. Like I don't know if I'll ever be able to put 2 years of streaming into a single video. Like at no point was that ever a smart financial move. It was actually like there were so many steps in the process of doing the original Wizlock that were like dumb monetarily. It's the same with a video like the Pirate Lock. Like there's the Pirate Nuzlocke is like never, those kind of videos never make monetary sense unless it like really blows up like the Wizlock, which you have like no actual guarantee it will. Dude, even something like the Egg Lock, which like I love, borders on that. Where it's like the egg lock isn't as bad because it's not nearly as much work as something like a pirate lock. But just for like the sheer amount of time those videos take of like scripting and everything, they're like, it's a lot of work, bro. Yeah, but the Pirate 101 video the Pirate 101 video is excluding, like, not counting stream time as a factor, which even then, streaming that video is probably the only thing I've streamed more than that is the original Wizlock. Like, the amount of time that I could have made 10 drinking style videos in the time it took me to make the Pirate Lock. Can't be a coincidence that the videos that make the least monetary sense end up being the best content. I don't honestly think that's true either. It's definitely not in terms of performance. But the other thing about the Pirate Lock is it's like, it's nicher. Like the part of it's like you just don't get the same mass appeal in like a really well tailored. Wham, it's a lot of work. You should do a shift in a busy restaurant on a public holiday. I mean, you want my take? I'll give you a hot take. I think streaming's a really easy job. I did a full summer of construction. I think a lot of the complaints people have in the service industry are kind of a little bit soft hands. I think you, like, working construction, I even look at, like in a typical office job, like, my summer internship at an office was, like, it's free. I think it was easier than streaming, bro. To be honest, I didn't do shit. But construction was, like, fucking way harder. Construction's way harder than school. Shut the fuck up. I worked at a moving company as well that was so much easier. No. Okay, but here's my take about I get that dealing with people sucks. But if I did dirt work in it was also customer facing. I got chewed out just the same. I would argue I got chewed out worse. Because you fuck something up on someone's house when they're spending a lot of money, even if you don't fuck it up, even if you just do something and they don't think it's how they want it done and it's like a big thing, it's like the difference between them spending $20 on a meal and like hundreds of thousands of dollars on a house. Like, they get nasty. Construction was so hard. I work 2 jobs and I do far less work in my office job than I do in my part-time retail job. I mean, I've never worked retail, so I truthfully don't know. I honestly I'm not even equipped to comment on how retail is. I never did it. Dude, truthfully, I think my boss for, like, my construction job was, like, not even close. Like, the hardest working man I've ever seen in any profession. And ever. Dude was, like, had spent 40, 50 years, like, back-breaking labor. Like, you think, like, again, I guess I can't really talk about, like, retail. But, like, I think another thing people talk about with retail is it's like a very thankless job, which, like, I think construction is, like, equally as, like, you don't get shit, like, you know? I work in a prison and retail was harder. I mean, that's okay. I mean, the hardest thing is streaming. I think we can all agree about that. I'm gonna die, because I didn't want to go heal. Whatever. Yeah, I also think it just depends on like who, like how, like what you're doing. There were days where like I just got to drive a single axle dump truck around, and my life was so good. All I did was sit around. I would fucking, drive like if I could go back, if I had to pick one job, one blue collar adjacent job to do, it would be a truck driver. I think it's so chill. I work at the ball crushing factory and streaming is easier. I think you mean harder. I think the word you were looking for there is harder. I think you also have to look at it from the perspective of like, just the pure grittiness you need. I've actually heard that roofing is like the worst thing you can do. What's the Zerit trucker diet? Freaking Jack Links, Kit Kats. Kitty kitty. Bro, roofing too, it's like, I guess it depends on the kind of roofing you're doing. But like, there's not gonna be any shade. There's no, you're like, it's just fundamentally, you're not gonna be in the shade ever. Think you could do 1,600 miles before breakfast? Probably not. Kitty kitty. What's up, Sabrag? Appreciate it. I am winning Genghis Khan. It would appear this is a pseudo-wood type Pokemon. One of the people I worked with talked about that. He talked about, like, tarring a roof in, like, whatever, like, fucking 100-degree weather in the summer, and that sounds actually like hell. Yeah, I stream pretty much only on YouTube. I mean, no, I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Thanks for replying to the real... Dude, I went through and I fucking looked through all my Instagram DMs yesterday. It was a desolate fucking wasteland. I finally went through all my message requests on Discord. I went through all my fucking TikTok DMs, bro. Stop the Baneri! You can't have that many DMs. Bro, my Instagram account that had only 100 followers had 30 DMs. I mean, it didn't take that long. Most of them I just fucking deleted, but... It was like, I don't know, there literally are some people that have, like, sent me, like, double-digit reels. Like, why are you sending an Instagram account that's not, like, why are you sending this Instagram account reels? What could you like, are you assuming I'm watching all of these? I had a patient once who was working on a metal roof in a thunderstorm and was struck by lightning, and he died because the lightning went through him twice. See, that's the kind of shit that either kills you or gives you superpowers, you know? That either kills you or you turn into the Flash. Okay, I do not give a fuck. I do not want to do the beauty contest with Chimchar. You don't do this gym yet, right? So we have to go do the fighting type gym first, right? Platinum Kaiso looks different. Can you play the Platinum Kaisos not as a Nuzlocke? Or is, like, the game built to, like... obviously, like, it's probably you're supposed to Nuzlocke them, right? But, like, will it auto-lose? Or can you just, like... You know what I mean? Is that a dumb question? Can you just play them normally? Is this live? I think so. They have a couple level caps. Yeah, chat, you should really evolve your Starly. Uh-oh. Is Prinplup Steel yet? It's pure water? Fuck. That sucks. Yeah, we might get fucking shit on here. How much does it do? I don't think power-up punch kills. Does a flame wheel do more damage? There's no way. Maybe I crit. Maybe I get lucky. Ha! Ha! Chat sucks. Suck my fucking balls, chat. Oh, I'm so good at this video game. Just crit. It's that easy. Too easy. Don't say when and where. Let's behave a little bit. Dude, this monkey's maxed on luck, I'm telling you. Way to go, chat. Great, way to max your speed there. That's a good play. Skadoosh. Yeah, you guys gotta figure it the fuck out. It's probably your best bet to get me now, I think. Because once piplup is neutral to my nasty plot flamethrower, I think you're cooked. Once we're neutral, I think it's over. Ah, 420. Is fighting super effective though? Maybe. Part of the problem I have, though, is my fighting type moves aren't stab. So they do, like, no damage. Kind of sad. Kind of less than ideal. Hey, no! That's my move. Stole my whole flow, bro. Bar for bar, line for line. Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Eevee, or Tales of Vesperia? Is that last one even a Pokemon game? I just wish you couldn't see the dumb-ass fucking trainers in the background of these fights, and it would be fine. Like, Badoo looks great there. I love that Badoo sprite. I love the Chimchar sprite. I got no problem with them. I only got a problem with this, like, that fucking people look stupid. In this overworld, like, they look dumb as fuck. I don't think they look ugly, they just look dorky. And, like, weird. I don't like their hands. That lady has way too many fingers. On that glove. There's no way. She's got like 7 fingers. They do look like Funko Pops. That's actually the good. That's the most. That's such a. That's what I was trying to put into words. They look like Funko Pops. Oh, I got a good rod. Yay. Okay. Ooh, I want to plant both of these Lepo berries, actually. I should start farming these low-key. I feel like I'm gonna need hella of them for the Elite Four. I can't fight you with one Pokemon. Fucking cowards. Oh, you can actually tell it's not a Pikachu. In the original it's the same in Platinum too, right? They just use the Pikachu overworld sprite. See ya, Kyle. Dude, Chimchar, I actually, now that you've said it, he looks like a Funko Pop. That Chimchar sprite is so Funko Pop. He's even got the way too skinny neck, too. It looks like it could just pop off. I think the fit is adorable. It just was, like, funny that, as you know, it's like you could fight the Pikachu. Back in my day. So, I am just trying to beat the game using only the one monkey. Using only the one monkey they start with, and I'm not allowed to evolve it. So it's pretty much like the challenges I'm using. I mean, the big challenge was hunting for the monkey. And like now that I have the monkey, it's like trying to beat it, you know? He looks exactly like the red Teletubby in battle. You mean Poe? Don't reduce fucking Poe to the red Teletubby. He fought for this country, by the way. Dude, why is there not one that's... Okay, it won't even let me. I can't even get him out here. I wanted a picture of him. Nah, I don't see it. Tinky Winky. I got a Tinky Winky costume one year for Halloween, and I got so much mileage out of it. I got such a ridiculous... I bought a Tinky Winky costume for 6th grade Halloween. I got like at least 20 functions out of that thing. I mean, I'm in school right now, but this is my job. Tinky Winky. La la. Ipsy. Oh. We hit 30. Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Say hello. Oh, fuck. Oh, right. I mean, if I accidentally evolve, I'll just re-go to I'll just close without saving or whatever. I won't forget, though. If I run into a second shiny, I think I would add it to the team. I think I would. I probably wouldn't level it, though. I mean, I'd definitely catch it. I don't know if I'd use it, but... kind of depends what it was and stuff. Does it tick you off? What? I hate how Vivarel's tail looks like a tick. I didn't even notice that. What's up here? Not what I meant to do at all. Ooh. Wait, how does calcium work? What does this do? Can I just give this to Chimchar? Or is that dumb? Oh, I just did it, so I guess I hope it was smart. Dude, I also think it's really interesting how, like, there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of movement jank. This is one of the other, like, nitpicky things. It's like there's a lot of movement jank. Because it's like the game's very clearly meant to be played in a 2D way, but, like, you get the whole... you get a stick, you know? But, like, is there any drawback? Like, why wouldn't I just spam as much calcium into my little monkey's bones as possible? Why would I not just give him all the calcium I have? I do see the tick, yeah. What's the tick that's going around and biting people and, like, making them allergic to red meat? The Lone Star tick? You can only have so many EVs? So I can only get, I can get every special attack thing up to 252? Or, like, do I have to pick which stats I want? I thought you had to, like, pick what stats you wanted. What are you shiny hunting in Pearl? Dude, is Pearl's starter, like... Oh, dude. I actually think shiny hunting's cool. I think this run has given me a new respect for shiny hunting. Especially as, like, a passive endeavor. You have a hard cap of 510. You're shiny hunting Turtwig? In Pearl, if you save outside of the briefcase, does that work? Or do you have to watch the cutscene every time? Yeah, Lone Star tick. Where, like, people are getting this, like, crazy, like, red meat. They can't eat red meat. How long did it take to get this guy? 696 encounters. And, like, those encounters are slow as fuck. Because you have to watch the cutscene every time. You gotta watch the cutscene? See, that sounds brutal. With 1 in 8,000 odds, that sounds like such a hard hunt. Because in Platinum, you can save, like, right... The cut, it's, like, right there. Because it's, like, you just walk up the route and you can save, right? I was super under odds. Cut the tree down. Why in that window is it a Bidoof? I played the littlest, tiniest bit of Poke MMO. Just hard for me to, like, with, like, especially playing so, like, as much Wizard 101 as I do. I can't fight you guys because I only have one Pokemon. It's hard to, like, pick a game up like that. It's like, I get my fair share of MMOs, bro. You know what I mean? What do nab berries do? I do not want... We're gonna extinguish these. I don't give a fuck about bottoms. Are these all poppin' ingredients? Confusion berry might be useful. I'll play one of those. Sure. Okay. The thing with an MMO is, like, you have to be, like, in it for the long haul, you know what I mean? Like, you got, like, so much of the enjoyment of an MMO is, like, developing your account. I think they're hard, they're just, like, naturally hard games to play casually. At least for me, because, like, I'm either in or I'm out, you know? A-bomb! She's not a body pillar, she's my wife, and I will not stand here while you objectify her. What the fuck? I kind of love Apom. He gives off Rabbids vibes. There's just not a thought behind that smile, you know? Not one thought. Psyduck. Maybe I just love all the monkeys. Maybe I just have a soft spot for the monkey. It's literally a monkey. Yeah, but it's a funny looking monkey. It's got a hand for a tail. Apom is literally just, yeah, like Yo-Yo Man's profile picture. That's freaking Apom if he was a monkey. Or if that's you take that rabbit, you make it a monkey, it's Apom. I think my team would be all monkeys. If I was to make a team, if I ever was, like, for whatever reason, was tasked with designing a Pokemon trainer, it would be the full Chimchar line, and then Darmanitan, Pansear, and Apom. That would be my team. That would be the squad. I don't like Slacking that much, because he's too gorilla for my liking. I honestly am probably a bigger fan of, like, what's his Prevo? He's also too slothy. And then he kind of turns into, like, a big gorilla. Not my thing. Psyduck was being pushed as a secondary Pokemon mascot? Probably like Vigoroth more, but even then he's kind of a sloth. Right? Isn't there an orangutan now? Isn't there like a Gen 8 orangutan Pokemon? I'd probably take that before I took the sloth. Orangaroo? I don't like Mankey that much. Are you even a trainer? Nope. Okie doke. Hella double battles for some reason. See, like, here the movement gets jank. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't fucking know. Okay. What's up, Magic? What's up, Cybear? I'm gonna stand firm in my resolution to not run from anything. I think I will thank myself in the long run as I just, like, stay overleveled. The run's going well. I mean, it's just kind of slow. There's a lot of grinding. And we don't, like, even, like, if we get a good type matchup, we're not one-shotting shit, you know? But, it's fine. I mean, Chimchar's already 30, right? So... kind of worth something, maybe. I mean, I haven't died yet this stream, right? Wake is going to be a lot of grinding. For sure. I think to beat Wake, we might have to just, I mean, we're going to have to get at least... we probably have to grind up to we and learn, like, Flamethrower or something. A good fire-type move to synergize with, whatever the fuck it's called, Nasty Plot. Chimchar's hit Unk status. It's all downhill from here, huh? When's he gonna settle down and fucking have a couple eggs, huh? Facade? It's an I mean, I'm not gonna learn it, but it's interesting. I did not think that level 31 Chimchar would learn Facade. That's kind of a funny move. Facade's a good move, it's just not good enough. It's definitely not better than Power Up Punch, and we definitely not better than Nasty Plot. Nah, it's 1 in 4,000. They're halved. It dodged. Ugh. It's a pseudo-wood type Pokemon. Jeez, that does not do a lot. And no more of that move. Nope. Not that what that move even does. What's up, gamer gal? Monkey! Dude, I've recently heard about this Coke with peanuts thing. So that's a very southern thing, right? That to me just sounds gross. Uh-oh. Not even close, never a doubt. Good as fuck. I don't want to try it. What's up, gamer guy? I appreciate you. Dude, maybe that's in the video I want to do this week as well. I want to do my 3DS BAC Minecraft video. Maybe that's what I do tomorrow. Maybe I play Star Wars Battlefront 2, and then I go into Drunk 3DS Minecraft. I probably should have potioned or something, but it's fine. I don't think I'm going to play the 3DS version with the hardcore rule. I honestly think the game's too jank. I think I'm just gonna play it. BAC rule. Would you play 3DS Minecraft with the touchscreen? I don't even know how the controls work, to be honest. My favorite game to play all time? Like, my favorite game ever is definitely Wizard 101. But, like, if I could only play one game for the rest of time, it would probably be Minecraft. Or maybe I'll just do... I don't know. We'll figure it out. What level do you think you'll have to beat up Cynthia? Don't really know. Now I have soundproof. Awesome. Probably pushing 90s, I would imagine. Like, I need to be able to outspeed her Garchomp, right? I don't think there's a world I live an earthquake. So it's like... 90 easily. Then again, it's like, with Chimchar, though, and, like, using X items and shit. It's like, maybe if there... I guess, is there a Pokemon there that I maybe could get out earlier and set up on? Like, I don't even know. Because if I could use an X speed, and then I am able to get, like, a bunch of nasty plots off, I can just, you know. Bedrock to me is like fast food. Where it's like, if I'm gonna go just like want to play with my friends in the most convenient way possible, and I'm not really gonna like grind the craft, it's fun. Like, it's good. It's good every once in a while, you know? It's convenient. But, like, for, like, a sustained, long-term world, that's where I start to, like, dislike Bedrock. You know, isn't her Garchomp 63 in Platinum? It's probably different in this, too, right? Forgot I can't fight you. I only have a single Pokemon. It's higher in Diamond and Pearl? That sucks. See, like, Pichu looks good as fuck in this art style. That might be the optimal Pichu. He's so fucking cute. I actually love that Pichu. Oh, he's so cute. I think if I'm playing with my friends, that's the fun part. But if I'm playing by myself, like when I had a hardcore world going over COVID, I really enjoyed like the endgame farm aspect. And like building really big cool shit. When I'm playing with my friends in like a 2-week phase, it's obviously the cool part starting the new world. What's up, Abiding? I honestly, again, as someone who's not the best at games in general, I thought hardcore was going to be way harder than it actually was. Once you get fucking full netherite armor, I mean, I guess it was diamond back then, but like once you get full prot 4 diamond with feather falling, and you just constantly have a totem, it's actually hard to die. It's like difficult. What's that, J Blookie? Dude, once you get it too, like you'll probably like you get to the point where like everything's lit up around you, so you like there's not even really that many mobs. And then you'll start to you'll get your beacons up and you literally become unkillable if you're within that radius. Dude, that was like the first I don't think those videos are still up. The first like really good video idea I had that I still think's a fire video idea. Was like banning a bunch of shit from Minecraft to make hardcore hard again, bro. I don't know if that's what you're referencing, but that video was kind of a fire idea. I like made it so you weren't allowed to sleep, you weren't allowed to like do a bunch of shit. It's kind of it was a good idea. It wasn't a great video in practice. It was my first video I had that I was like, this is a pretty good idea. Why do you still have Ember? Because I haven't gotten another special attacking fire move yet. And I want to be able to use Nasty Plot if I have to. I'm just saving that spot anyways for Flamethrower, so it's like, I guess I could have caught, like, Facade to bridge that gap, but, like, I don't know. Nasty Plot raises your special attack 2 stages. It's, like, kind of broken. Doesn't this guy have a Chimchar? I think he does. I don't think I want Fire Spin. I don't think I'm going to pick that up. I think I'm definitely keeping Power Punch and Nasty Plot. I don't know if there's even going to be a better physical attacking fire move. Fire Spin's like a utility, right? Like it hits over multiple rounds. I don't think that's what I like need. Are you going to address the allegations that you cheated on your hardcore world? No, I actually have the video of me. It's another video now. I think that's just fully privated on this YouTube channel, touring that hardcore world. I had a pretty cool little. I mean, it was like the most impressive Minecraft world I ever had. I had a wither farm, bro. That shit took years. I had a creeper farm, and then I had like a really cool base. I had like all the easy auto farms, and then I made a wither farm. Okay, I have to. What else am I gonna? I'm gonna power up punch this guy. I guess this guy's steel, right? Ow. Oh my god. I definitely did not cheat in that Minecraft world. I think I've cheated in every other Minecraft world I've ever played in. I did not cheat in that one. Yeah, I don't think I want to try Pokemon Champions. I don't think it's a crazy statement to say I would get fucking destroyed. I would get beyond obliterated to the point it wouldn't even be entertaining. Shieldon is, I think, steel ground, right? Nope, rock steel. What the fuck do I know? I know nothing. I used to have a Bastiodon Pokemon card, and I thought he was really cool on the Pokemon card, and I thought he just like wasn't available in Pokemon Diamond, and like I didn't know how to get him, and it's like because I didn't know how the fossils worked. Same with Spiritomb. I used to think Spiritomb was so sick, but I was like, I did not know how to get one. Yeah, the idea is to beat Brilliant Diamond with just the Chimchar. So that's the challenge now. Dude, I remember, like, using the underground, but only for, like, the hide-and-seek game. I don't think I actually went and did anything in the underground besides playing hide-and-seek. And there was, like, the base capture the flag game. You could, like, make your base really cool. I remember my brother had a really cool base, and I was, like, hella jealous. What is Krogunk weak to? Flame Wheel! Dude, the capture the flag was fire. I probably shouldn't be using this in the rain, huh? I don't think you'll resist. I'm like 10% sure. Okay, he resisted. Yeah, Wake's gonna be tough. I love that. I love Chimchar's taunt. I love that animation. Of course. Yeah, I think we're gonna need Flamethrower to beat Wake. So, there might be some grinding that gets done. How long are you gonna stream for? I don't know. Until I get tired, I guess. I feel like especially once I'm grinding, bro, shit's gonna be pretty chill. Not too worried about it. I don't know about streaming for 12 hours. But I can put in some hours for sure, for sure. See, the thing is, like, I don't think using an X attack would ever make sense for me, right? Because I know Nasty Plot. Isn't Nasty Plot just like the better alternative than spamming X special attacks? See, I should have Nasty Plotted there. My life would be so much better. Chimchar's dex entry says the flame burns from gas in its stomach. Basically, Chimchar keeps its tail burning by farting. I survived because the fire inside me burned brighter than the fire around me. I survived because the fire around me. Farting on my roommate's door for real. Who the fuck is Bertha? Is that the bug type lady? I should have power up punched. Oh well. Also, Darumaka's Pokedex entry says that people put its droppings in their clothes to keep warm. I don't think that's that weird. If you think about it, like, gasoline's basically just fucking, you know, we're just burning dinosaurs. Same vibe. Okay, I don't know the names of any of the gym leaders in this game, especially the Elite Four, because when I played this game, I couldn't read. I still can't read. LARP City. Let's go fucking let's go irrational love for Chimchar for irrational love for Chimchar. Let's go ban for banner right now. I got 5 years of just glazing this fucking monkey. You can't possibly compete with my levels of glaze. It's impossible. I've been doing tricks on it since before you fucking were born. Ooh, that powers up my things, right? Let's go. Cool. Bro, I've done tricks on it, bro. Cricket tune. Here's the thing is, like, people try to rage bait me with this starter pick shit. It's like, I'm so assured in my own, like, choice of my starter that I don't even have to take, like, the piplup fan low road of, like, trying to make myself feel better about it by putting down the other starters. Like, I'm actually just so fucking confident in my choice of Chimchar as the superior option that, like, I just, like, I don't need it to be affirmed. You know? I'm just, like, I'm confident in myself. You're objectively wrong, but like I don't even have to prove. Like I got nothing left to prove to you. You know. More Nintendo. What's up, Quinn? Dude, I had fun. I could do. I mean, if that video does well, I'll do a follow up. I thought that video was super fun. I was actually surprised editing that how many funny moments were in it. That was a stream that while I was doing it live, I was like, this stream is going poorly. Which, like, it did. But I think sometimes that leads to funny moments. Which I think it did. Blackberry. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Boom, boom. I just watched the Nintendo Dog video. Please make another one. I'd be open to doing it eventually. I think it would be fun to do one where I try, now that I have the Nero base, and I don't have to spend the first 2 hours of stream trying to teach it random voice commands. I think I could probably, like, get him to, like, God mode and get all, like, his shit maxed out. That'd be cool. I don't think it'd be that hard. The apex of Nintendogs. I got a new deodorant and I'm feeling like a superhero. What could that possibly mean? What about the new deodorant makes you feel that way? How many attempts did it take to get the shiny? 696. 69. Dude, I was so happy when the Celtics blew a lead. Oh my god. I was like giddy. Oh my god, and there was that scene, there was the fucking Joel, the guy falls back into his knee, and it was like, it was cinema. Shit was awesome. I mean, I hate Joel Embiid as much as the next ethical basketball fan, but, like, dude was balling. Whoa. Cool ass animation. I used to be a Celtics fan. I was the biggest Isaiah Thomas freaking fanboy ever. And then they traded him and I just like I don't even have a team anymore. But I could not root for the Celtics anymore. I'm a free agent, bro. I am like a reverse bandwagon fan now, I think. I now just root for like Joel Embiid in those kinds of situations and shit. How are you a Boston sports fan? I grew up, or I say grew up. I lived in Connecticut till I was like 10. And then I moved to California. So I just, like, kept all my New England sports allegiances. Dude, the gigantic Frenchman might be like one of the greatest athletes in human history. If he was born like 200 years ago, they would write fucking folk songs about him. I respect that. Honestly, like, I got a lot of respect for people who are, like, Knicks fans. And, like, Browns fans. I am on Twitch, too, yeah. I still have the Nintendogs cartridge from my childhood. My older sister wanted to name the dog Dexter, but she's dyslexic, so she named it Desser. Monkey! Finally! A worthy opponent. Fighting doesn't resist fighting, right? Real? Not quite daddy, it's more like my older brother. Yo, Partoons with the Prime, appreciate it. It's Obi-Wan versus Anakin. Well, luckily his trainer's an idiot and just, like, lets me get to +3 attack for free. Which is awesome. Lemby would not have lasted to 15 years 200 years ago. They would have called him a witch baby. I just, like... Uh-oh. Yeah, we might be fucked here. Ha! Get dodged. Is it always raining on that route? Is it always going to be raining there? Chimchar is like my favorite Pokemon. I just want to do a no evolution run because I think it'll be fun. It's like more challenging. Yeah, this could be a problem. Because we don't really have... I'm gonna go fight the trainer next to him. Yeah, maybe if I could, like, get to that attack and then Flame Wheel or something, I could have done it. I don't know. Yeah, this could be the first major roadblock. Do you have any TMs? That's a good question. Can Chimchar learn Shockwave? Nope. I thought, okay, yeah, we might just have to level a lot. Let's try fighting this guy. See if we can deal with him. Lao Meow is a lot more reasonable to deal with. Damn, that's a scary trainer. Is Thunder Punch... There's no way Thunder Punch is this early in the game, though, right? It cannot be learned via TM. Nope. It has to be an egg move. Yo, what's up, Partoons? Appreciate it. Love your Mario baseball videos. Shout out, bro. I gotta beat that 999 challenge at some point. At some point, I gotta win one, right? Eventually, I gotta find the nut as the blind squirrel, right? Wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna learn nothing and just run it back and see if I get really lucky. I think this is the logical thing to do here. I'm gonna learn absolutely nothing and just try again. The blind squirrel can nut eventually. I don't think that's what I said. I think you misinterpreted it. What if I got to full special attack in Ember? Is Gyarados special or stats? You think a +6 Ember gets there? Wait, why is Gyarados' special defense is better than his physical defense? What? Why? Problem is Ember is so weak. Whatever. We'll just try this again. Maybe if he gets me into, like... I don't think that... I'm gonna try the nasty plot strat. Why the fuck not? Maybe if I could get, like, Blaze off of this or some shit, too. Blaze Ember. My 2-shot. Oh, that's really annoying. That was kind of a worst case scenario. I guess I don't think it got leered. Maybe by some miracle I can live one of these and get off a blazed flame wheel and it does a lot of damage. A boy can dream. I think I'm just dead here, because I think it figures out to waterfall. Right? Yeah, I don't think I live this. Bruh! Alright, we just gotta grind a few levels. When do I learn... what level does Chimchar and Flamethrower? $47? Alright, fuck it. Welcome to the grind. What's my I mean, Crickettoons are probably pretty good XP, right? No, I'm pretty sure this game is balanced around only using one 310 base stat Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. Bonita. I think you're gonna need a pasho berry. What is that? Is there gonna be one at this point in the game? I still think if I don't get, I just gotta dodge the taunt from that Monferno, maybe. If I get Ember to max, I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna fucking run from this. I think if I can get a whatever the fuck it's called. An Ember off there, I probably can lit, right? I can be a real boy. Have you ever considered drinking 5 million beers? I want to do a Kaiso-thon. That's my next idea. Where I stream until I drink a case of beer. The Kaiso-thon. Alright, let me try my Ember strat. Holy shit, get it together. How do you not have liver damage? This is my take, and this is like one of those things that every time I say it, I think like everyone's like, you have copium. I drink considerably less than I think the average college student still. It's my superpower. Yeah, I'm LARPing. I'm LARPing something. I am STS and Econ. Just because you drink less doesn't mean you will not have liver damage. That's true. But I do think you have to contextualize, like, really how much I am. Like, the Nintendo stream, I think I had, like, 5 or 6 drinks. Right? Which is a lot. Still not healthy, right? It would be healthier not to do it. But in the grand scheme of things, right? Considering I'm 6'3", 200 pounds of pure muscle, you know? 100%, and you can't prove otherwise. No, I'm not 5 foot. No, it's not true. Alright, we're going to get to a max out Ember. That's probably not good. But it's better than getting taunted, I guess. I don't think we live a waterfall no matter what, so I guess it doesn't super matter. If anything, it might actually be good, because it might get us into Blaze faster if we get Ice Fanged. Okay, chill. One more nasty plot. Now we're full special attack. That's perfect. Ideal situation. Okay, that's still not great. No. Okay, I thought Ember had more juice. I don't think this is gonna work. Ever had Carl's Jr.? Like in my life, yeah. I wonder how much this does. It does more though, right? We probably can 3-shot maybe. Could be this is a funny little predicament we got ourselves in. Rock Tomb TM is an Orobo Gate basement. Does that really help me though? That much? Power Up Punch if we can get lucky with Ice Fangs. Can do a good amount, but like we're just gonna kind of have to fucking do whatever. I think we just suck it up and grind a little bit. I mean, I guess I could try it. I don't think at a certain point we're just not going to get out of having to, like, level, though. But I definitely still want to Power Up Punch through, even if I get Rock Tomb. Because I'm going to want it to be boosted. See a Jube. I mean, let's try it. Why the fuck not? Also, if I use, like, this now, I guess once I get Flamethrower, my moveset's gonna be locked, right? Do you only get one TM? How does that even work? Okay, get down the fucking thing. By the basement? What does that even mean? I could probably just go to this street too, right? To farm some easy XP, maybe? Or not easy, just some XP. No, Chimchar doesn't learn close combat. I wish. Make my life a lot easier. That it would. I think Power Up Punch is gonna be the best fighting type move. What's my favorite Pokemon? You're not gonna believe this, but it's Chimchar. I don't know if you could. There's a clue based on the types of streams I've been doing, but it's Chimchar by a mile. Hydreigon's scary, dude. Hydreigon's my freaking #1 nemesis in Pokerogue. Dude ended careers. Gotta make sure I submitted this fucking thing. I made a Pokerogue Shiny Only video. I mean, I would be down for Pokerogue content. I think the thing with Pokerogue is, like, kind of hard to find new shit to do, you know? At a certain point, I don't have too many good ideas for it. I love Pokerogue, though. It's like one of probably my favorite browser game ever. Which is really saying something, though, because I never paid attention in Spanish class. Wave 165 Archie fried my shit so many times. I don't know. I mean, I think the hardest fight for me is usually, like, the very obvious, like, 195 Mega Rayquaza. That shit sucks. I might do another FNAF stream eventually. I think it'd be a great drinking stream. Yeah, that fight sucks. I always have a hard time, too, with the champions. I feel like the champion's, like, one of those fights where, like, at 190, it's, like, if you run into a good champion and, like, you don't have great type coverage. Usually I'm playing it on, like, a browser when I'm not thinking to, so I usually end up, like, with serious holes in my team and shit. Although when I'm just like playing class or something, not really paying attention, I usually just sweep with Spectre. And I mean, Spectre like destroys that game. Especially if you get like Aura Sphere as an egg move. It's like trivially easy just to beat everything in that game just using Spectre. Nope, sorry, monkey. I would have the monkey badge. And rather than my team being themed around a type, I think I would theme it around the concept of they're all monkeys. I feel like monkey only and Pokerogue would be too fucking hard. Like, what monkey are you even... Like, what monkey could you possibly use to deal with Rayquaza? Your best bet would be, like... Fucking... like, in a nasty plot Infernape or something, you know? And then it's like, you're fucked. Like, you just don't do... There's no way. Annihilate with Ice Punch? Don't think that takes down Mega Rayquaza, though. Our Friendship Monkey might be your only chance. But you would need some serious bullshit anime plot armor to even have a shot of dreaming to get through it. Some sunny day. We'll meet again. Inner Ash Ketchum. I haven't really played Mystery Dungeons. I'm kind of a Mystery Dungeons LARPer, bro. I played, whatever, the DS, the Blue Rescue Team or whatever when I was, like, little. But, like, I haven't played a Rescue Dungeons game in, like, decades, bro. Mystery Dungeon? I haven't played one. Dude, I'm not that big of a Pokemon fan. These are the guys that just give you, like, an insane amount of money. Yeah, I am fucking dono-walled by this Gyarados right now. Where does it even go? Is there trainers down here? Yeah, I don't know. I might call it here soon, bro. I'm pretty tired. I got a presentation tomorrow. I'd rather not oversleep as well. I probably won't do any... I mean, if I'm gonna grind, it's gonna be on stream, probably. Also, like, because if I'm gonna have to grind on, like, kill, like, 1,000 wild Pokemon, I want it to be on stream. You know? Because then when I get another full odds shiny, it'll be cool. Bro, I didn't even know you could just come down here this early. Wait, is there a... Can you go this way to the fighting type gym? Did you indulge in any bush apple? I'm not a big bush apple. Like I like bush apple. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be like the just dislike something because it's popular kind of guy. But like, you're a fairy, huh? I forgot about that in this version. I am not. I'll probably drink tomorrow on stream. If I do a Star Wars stream, definitely. That's gonna be so annoying! I still outspeed? How? Sick. What a game. Tomorrow is another day type sentence. Uh-oh. We might die here. I think we're kind of chopped. That helps a lot, though. I'm not getting bubbled. Double piplups? That doesn't know a water type move? What the fuck? Bro. I am not fighting you in the rain. Music died. Alright, I'm gonna call right here. I'll definitely be live tomorrow. Either to do this, I kind of want to do it. Now that I know, I didn't even think about it, I was May the 4th. I kind of want to do a Galactic Conquest stream. So I'll probably do a drinking Star Wars stream. That sounds really fun. Alright, don't do anything I want to do. Very not so successful monkey stream, but I mean, we got like 15 levels, so you can't be too mad. And my Harambe picture is gone. Alright, don't do anything I want to do.